What's going on, my speedsters? And this is just a little video of this is more directly for my Christians out there, and those who are not Christians can watch this also. That's fine. But anyways, I just like literally just had a rapture dream. It's amazing. It's very short, like it's like a minute, and that's it. Like I've heard that most people have like very long rapture dreams, like or like not 3 minutes, 10, 20 minutes or something like that. But I only had like a minute long dream, but it was like worth experiencing. So first, I just woke up right now, but I did not have the dream right now. I had the dream like yesterday, like the day before last night. So but I didn't record it like then. I don't know why. I just don't know. I was recording other stuff. But anyways, uh so the way the rapture dream started, and those of you who do not know what the rapture is, it's basically like a specific day that God has set where Jesus comes and descends from the skies, and he like takes all his believers, and he takes them up to heaven, but he leaves those who are not believers, and he leaves those who have not repented, and who disobey him and stuff like that, because they didn't believe in him. And like basically, like the rapture is like he takes all his believers, so he doesn't want his believers to suffer through these 7 year tribulation. The tribulation is where those who do not believe, or those who do not repent, basically they stay here, and they literally just suffer the 7 year tribulation. And it's gonna be the worst, like the worst times in history, like no man has ever experienced. It's gonna be like literally like the days of Noah, and the Sodom, and it's gonna be very terrible. I mean, I haven't seen what the tribulation is, but I did see how the rapture was. But I've seen many people say what the rapture was. It's like, I mean, like in their dreams, many people have different rapture dreams. It's very different occurring. It's mostly premonition, but most people say like a nuke descends, it blows up, but before like the radiation catches up to them, they're raptured already. And most people say like they see a huge light, and then the dream just ends, because like mostly the dream, like their rapture dreams don't specifically show that they're being taken. It just shows that they're about to be taken. But anyways, like my dream started like when I was like standing right. I was standing like right over here. Crap, the lighting's terrible. Okay, anyways, I was just standing right over here, and like I was looking out the window, like this window right here. I was looking out. It was like open, obviously, but I was looking out this window, and I looked like I just hunched over, and I looked, and I saw a blood moon, and it was huge. I saw a blood moon. I did not even question how huge it was, but I saw a big blood moon, and it does say in the Bible that when the rapture comes, there will be like the moon will turn the moon will turn to blood, and the skies, or like the stars, will descend from the heavens, and like many things will happen before the rapture even starts. The skies will turn to darken and all that. But I did see a huge blood moon, and right when I saw the blood moon, I literally what did I do next? It's hard remembering dreams, but I just remembered it now. What the frick was it? Oh yeah, and I was like literally, man, move. The frick was it? Okay, anyways, like right after I saw the blood moon, I turned over, and I like literally just hunched over this, over the bed. Like I literally like just started praying. I did not know that it was the rapture right now, but I did know that it could be the rapture, because that's what it said in the Bible. So I started to pray, saying, I pray that today's the day that the rapture comes, where Jesus comes to save us. And then all of a sudden, when like right after I prayed that, I looked up. I looked up to like my poster of Jesus. I looked up, and then right next to the poster of Jesus, there was there was a light. And then I turned over, I turned around, and I looked back at the window, and I saw like a huge light. And while I was watching it, it started increasing and increasing more intensely, and like more like it was a very strong light. I don't know how to explain it. It just like it kept increasing, like the light. And when it kept increasing, I knew at that moment it was the rapture. So I just turned around again. I started to pray again, but I started to pray like never before. I never prayed like this ever. No, I never played. I never prayed like this, but I started like yelling. I literally started yelling. Well, not yelling, but like more like talking loudly, I guess. But I was like talking loudly, and I was like I was saying to the Lord, God, forgive me for all of my sins. Please take me with you so I can be with you for eternity. I do not want to spend another second on this sinful planet. And I don't want to I don't want to suffer through the 7-year tribulation. Please take me, forgive me for all of my sins. And right after I said that, like the light increased, like the last time increased more. It just did, and then my dream ended. And I, like right when I woke up, I was disappointed that it was a dream. I wished it was the real time, but so yeah, I just woke up and the dream ended there. And honestly, like for the believers of Christ and those who repent and obey Him, it's the most awesomest time ever for them. Like for me, the rapture is very awesome. Like I know I never experienced it, except for the dream. But I don't know, maybe that dream was a premonition or whatever. But I hope it was. So, and honestly, it's like it was weird because in my dream I remember having like the bed sheets or whatever, and in my dream I had these exact same bed sheets. But before I had when I woke up, I had the blue bed sheets. Like when you see in my other videos, I had the blue one. And in my dream, I had this one. And then coincidentally, after a few hours later, we changed it into the exact same one that was in my dream. So I don't know if that, signifies anything. I don't know if that means like the rapture's really near, to get ready. But anyways, those who are not believers, or who are believers and who want to experience the same thing, honestly, it takes time. It takes patience, because I remember praying to God and to Jesus so many times to give me an experience, not specifically to the rapture, but I always prayed to them to show themselves to me, to talk to me audibly, but they never did for a reason. But eventually they will answer your prayer. But it could be any, because I remember telling them, I remember praying to them to give me a dream, or not a dream, but to show themselves to me, but instead they gave me a dream about the rapture. So maybe that is a warning for me to tell all of you that to get ready. But those who want to experience this, just ask God and Jesus to show themselves to you, or to give you a vision or a dream, or anything like that. But you must say it faithfully and lovingly, or not lovingly, but you just at least faithfully. Because don't say oh well, this guy tells me to do it, so well, God, show yourself to me, not like that. But you must actually believe that it will happen, or else it won't. Because faith about God and Jesus and everything is very strong. It's the main thing that you must have is faith. And because if you don't have faith in them, you won't go to heaven. But because it's that simple. So simple. But anyways, that's just the dream I wanted to share with you guys. But that's a dream mostly things that happen around me about God and Jesus. They literally, they don't tell me audibly, but I feel like they're telling me spiritually to share with others. So I shared with a couple people around me, but instead I decided to share with you guys. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and hit that like button if you want any more of discussions about this or anything like that. And I hope this helped you out a little bit somehow, I guess. But and then, the reason I'm dressed like that is because I'm ready to go somewhere. But I'll be up next week in the Flash. Peace.
Wait, I might hesitate. Am I a minute too late? Please, Lord, I need to know this pressure's got